Hi, I'm Steve. Welcome back for another video. I've come to Holly Hill Wood. I said that the wrong way around the first time and it was like Hollywood Hill. I was like, no, we're not in LA. So this is Holly Hill Wood. We're just outside of the village called Birling. It's a beautiful autumnal morning in November. So I've come to have a look around this little wood. It was gifted in a will in 1943. I was just going to have a look at my notes here. Apologies. Get the name right. 1943. It was gifted to what was Morling Rural District Council by Mr. F.H. Cripps-Day. So thank you, Mr. Cripps-Day, for this gift. It's a lovely little place. It's not huge, so it might not be a big video today, but we're going to have a look around. So come along for the ride. There's a couple of things we're looking for this morning. Come with me. Lovely day. This 31-acre site, was gifted to the council in 1943. Thanks once again. But we've got, sorry, I'm reading from my notes. There's all sorts of trees here. There's some oak and ash and some things like that. Again, I'm not a botanist, as you'll have seen from previous videos of mine if you've watched any. A couple of you have. I'm not a tree expert, but I do like being out in the trees and being outside. It is one of the highest points on the North Downs. So although it's not a big place, it's one of the highest points on the North Downs, sitting at 196 metres above sea level. So I'm hoping that round the corner here somewhere, the views are going to open up. And if the weather is nice, which today I think it is, I'm hoping the morning haze will have lifted. We could see all the way over to the London Docklands and the Canary Wharf from here, potentially. So we're going to go and see what that has to offer and see what the views are like today for us. Here we go. Sweet chestnut, ash, birch and oak trees can all be found in this woodland. So if you are a tree connoisseur, come and check them out. I'm not a tree connoisseur, as I've said. What we're looking for, actually, one of the landmarks here is a trig point that the Ordnance Survey put in. It's one of 6,500 trig points that they put in across the country when they were mapping the country. That was back to 1946. So I'm looking for that trig point, and apparently it's there that we should be looking for the views as well. So let's crack on and see if I can find this view, see if we can find the trig point. That's the plan for this morning, really. Okay, here we are. That's interesting. This is obviously the trig point, the Ordnance Survey trig point from 1946. I've never seen one of these before. I think I mentioned before there's 6,500 of these. Ordnance Survey put out to map the whole country. So that's interesting. Never seen one of those before. And I can see we've just come to the viewpoint here as well. So let me pick you up and show you what I can see. It's a nice spot. This is the information board. So I'll try and get out the shadow of that. I'll take a photo as ever so you can see it. Now unfortunately it is still a little bit hazy over there, and I know you're not going to see it. I mean, you can appreciate the view from here, but you can't see the details. So for example, over this way towards the right hand side, I can see the towers from the top of the QE2 bridge going across the Dartford crossing there, so I can make that out. But then over here in the background here, I can make out that there's something over there going on, but really, to be honest, it's really hard. I reckon if I came back in a couple of hours, I might be able to make out there's sort of a bit of reflected light over there that I can see that could well be off one of those big tall buildings around the Docklands area. It is a nice view, and they've got a picnic table in the woods, so it's a nice spot. Look at it, lovely morning. Looking out into the distance. What I didn't mention, or might have mentioned really badly earlier, was that this woodland is a local wildlife site. Because it's sort of an ancient woodland type space. In the autumn they get fungi. There's only one fungi here today though. I can almost hear people turning off as I say that. So fungi, I can't help myself sometimes. Fungi, if I said fungus, that'd be better, and some people might relate that better to me somehow. But fungi in the autumn times, and they get bluebells here in the spring as well. So it'd probably be nice to come here and have a walk through and see the bluebells. So I should put that on my list of things to do next year in 2022. It's been a nice morning. It's not been far to come and walk around. There are no other facilities here. There is the car park, like I said earlier, but there's no cafe, there's no toilets or anything like that. It's just a nice little quiet spot. You could actually be anywhere up here, especially today. I saw one other couple parking their car earlier. Other than that, I've had the place to myself. It's been really nice to have a wander around. So if you're in the area, look it up. Holly Hill Wood is worth having a little visit and a little wander around on a nice day. Just take an hour to wander around. It's not even been that for me, and I've been stopping to take some photos. I will show you some of the photos if I like them enough. But yeah, give it a try. It's run by the Tunbridge Morning Borough Council, and once again, any reasonable space, they seem to do a really good job. But there's nothing to do here really, except open and shut the car park, to be honest. But it's been a lovely morning. Unless I see something else, I'll stick up a few photos from the morning, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you find these useful or inspirational, that maybe you want to come out and check out some of Kent's country parks and open spaces. This is Holly Hill Wood. I keep in my head, I still want to say Hollywood Hill, where I messed up at the start of the morning, but there you go. Right, thanks for watching, catch you next time. To the end of this video, this is a bit of a bonus for you. I've just stopped off very quickly at Birling Church. I'm going to have a quick wander around. I'm going to take you with me so we can have a look. But what caught my eye really was this gateway behind me and the covered path up to the trees, or the covered path through the trees. So let's go and have a look. I saw the church on the way down to Holly Hill Wood. And it was all lit up in the sunshine, so I thought I'd come take a photo. But this path looks quite cool, doesn't it? So let's have a quick wander around Birling Church. So this is the front of the All Saints Church in Birling. It's a Norman church built out of Kentish ragstone. It's nice. I like visiting the churches now. I've had a little wander around the graveyard, but not sure if that's suitable for a YouTube video particularly. It's a shame the telegraph pole's there. It's going to cut into the photos a little bit. That's a grand example. It looks in really good condition from the outside as well, as we wander around here. So a little extra in case you stuck with me to the end of this. Oh, look at that. The lighting's not good on that, sorry. From around here you're in the shadows. But say this is I think a good example of a Norman church in the village of Birling. You can see it's a great morning. I want to come back around here to finish. I don't want to have that church in shadow. Doesn't seem right. There you go. That's a better spot to finish the video on. Thanks for watching. See you next time.